In this video, we are going to discuss who really invented email. It's a question with a surprisingly tangled answer. The story isn't about a single genius, a sudden eureka moment. Instead, it's a web of overlapping ideas, rival claims, decades of innovation. Most people can name one or two inventors, but the truth is, email was built by a community, each person adding a crucial piece. We'll dig into the evidence, meet the key players, and uncover how email really came to be. This isn't just a history lesson, it's a detective story about how technology evolves. By the end, you'll see that the invention of email is less about one name and more about a remarkable journey. Ready to separate fact from fiction? Let's get started. Before email, computers could send messages, but only on the same machine. Imagine leaving a digital sticky note for someone, but you both had to use the same giant mainframe. Early programs like SNDMSG let users drop text files for each other, but the messages never left that computer. Everything changed with ARPANET, the first real computer network. Suddenly, computers at different universities could connect, but sending a message across the network was a new challenge. It wasn't just about leaving a note, it was about building a digital postal system. Programmers needed a way to address messages so they'd reach the right person on the right machine. This was the turning point, when simple messaging began to evolve into true electronic mail. The groundwork was set for something revolutionary. Email as we know it was about to be born. Enter Ray Tomlinson, the engineer who in 1971 sent the first message between two networked computers. His breakthrough? Using the I symbol to separate user and host, an addressing system we still use today. Tomlinson's work let people send messages across ARPANET, laying the foundation for email. But the story doesn't end there. In 1979, Shiva Ayadurai, a teenager in New Jersey, created a software system called email. His program included features like inboxes, folders, attachments, and address book mirroring the full office mail experience. Ayadurai copyrighted his system in 1982, claiming he invented the complete email package. So, who's the real inventor? Tomlinson built the protocol, Ayadurai built the product. The debate boils down to this: is email just sending messages, or is it the whole system we use today? Both made huge contributions, but the title of inventor depends on how you define email. The answer isn't simple, and that's what makes this story so fascinating. Early email was nothing like today's slick apps. It was plain text on a black screen, controlled entirely by keyboard commands. To send a message, you'd type out the address and content, then use a special key to send it. No mouse, no icons. It was clunky, technical, and built for engineers, but it was revolutionary. Scientists could collaborate instantly, sharing ideas and data across the country. Email quickly became a tool for building communities, like the first science fiction mailing lists. As computers evolved, so did email, adding folders, address books, and eventually user-friendly interfaces. The rise of commercial internet in the 1990s brought email to everyone, transforming it from a niche tool to a global phenomenon. What started as a simple text message became the backbone of digital communication. Email's humble beginnings paved the way for the connected world we know today. Why does the story of email's invention matter? Because it shows how innovation really works, not as a solo act, but as a team effort built over years. Tomlinson created the protocol, Ayadurai built the user-friendly system, countless others improved it. The email you use today is the result of all their work. This history reminds us that technology is a collaborative journey, not a single leap. The internet's spirit of openness and sharing made email possible and changed the world. The debate over who invented email is less important than the lesson it teaches. Progress is built together. Next time you send an email, remember the messy, fascinating story behind it. That's a story worth knowing. If you liked it, tap that like and hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next.